Totally enjoyed the show, guys. Thank you so much. This is the last video of the Marco set. All right. You guys love me. All right. Being being fun with you guys and being playful and enjoying you guys' company and just making life fun and making life people feel better, making people feel cheered up, right? That's my goal in life, right? I saw a fan today, very nice fan, very nice fan. And I remember years ago, I'm not going to say the fan names, but I remember years ago this fan was having a hard time because I know like people were saying all kinds of stuff about them. At the time I remember that because I remember, hearing about rumors or whatever. But I mean, in general, we should all live a life of no rumors, right? Like we all should feel like we belong. We all should feel like we have somewhere to go, some people to be very nice to, right? And have nice as return back. Now, in general, I think that fitting in can be a problem for some people, right? And it can be a hard time. But in general, I think if you stick to your guns, you stay positive, you dismiss the rumors, because obviously most rumors are never true, right? You dismiss the rumors, you make sure you're happy, you find the right friends and the right people that are supportive and nice, right? And make sure people that you talk to are supportive when they're talking to you, right? Or when they're with you, and and people are very nice and supportive that you hang out with, and people are nice and supportive in your family as best you can, right? But I mean, some people have to let some people go, right? And it sucks, but in general, as long as you find your way eventually, and you find what works for you, and for me, I really recommend people finding their true calling, right? If somebody wants to be trans, or someone wants to be non-binary, or someone wants to be a YouTuber or a TikToker, or someone wants to be fit, or someone wants to, um, be whatever you want to be, right? No one should hold you back, right? I know in this crazy world, a lot of people will judge you and say mean things and be really rude about whatever you're doing. If they see you doing something totally not what they would do, or even if they see you doing something that they would want to do with deepest passions and they desire to be that, but they can't do it because they're too scared, they might have a hard time with you, right? So, be yourself, do what you want, right? Don't regret life, right? Life is not meant to be regretting. Life is meant to be doing what you want, right? I mean, it's important that if your path is being trans, or your path is being a strong, muscular guy, or your path is being, someone that has a fantasy life, no matter who you are, or someone that wants to be a YouTuber, TikTok, whatever your fantasy life is, and you can achieve it, right? And don't listen to the haters, right? Don't listen to the haters, right? Because no one has time for that, right? Even the haters don't have time for that. Haters don't like other haters, and that's who they hang out with, right? Nobody likes someone that hates, right? No one likes that, right? Anyway, believe in yourself, guys. Do what you want, right? Before it's too late, you might regret it, right? Imagine if I never did Melina videos. I love being Marco. I only identify as being Marco. But imagine if I never did Melina videos because of what people said, right? I'm very happy doing Melina videos. I look like the best. I look better than, I look the same as Gigi Hadid, right? And Cindy Crawford, right? So obviously I would never hesitate, right? So I mean, if that's you, maybe you're in the same situation as me, right? Don't hesitate. Just do what you want to do, right? Obviously some things are harder, right? Maybe if you're worried about your reputation and you have a certain type of job, or you worry about dealing with something, But if your job is something that's creative and artsy, and you still worry about it, it's time you let that go, right? If your idea of a job is something creative and so that you shouldn't be judged, and you are being judged, those are not the right people, right? Let's say you're a lawyer or a doctor. There might be more stigma with certain things. You should still be able to do what you want to do, but there might be certain stigma about certain things. But just ignore it, right? Unless you really don't want to. But I mean, really, my point in life is I'm happy. I have no regrets, right? I did all the Melina videos, all the Marco videos that I could do. In the future, I'll be very happy with myself. I never regret anything. I was always fit. I was always positive. I was always nice. I always supported the underdog. I always supported the super dog. I always supported everyone in between. I always supported everyone, right? And I made sure everyone felt good, right? So I have no regrets in life, and I will continue to pursue this path until I'm 100, 110, 150, 100, 200, and however old I become. So I'm going to pursue this path forever, right? As long as I live, right? So for me, I think, doing that and being happy with yourself, very important, right? And some people will always be shameful, will always feel shame, and will always feel like they regretted what they did in life. And only until when they become older will they regret it. But, those same people say stuff about other people, right? So if you don't want to end up like that, where you're regretting how you lived, then do what you need to do, right? Anyway, ciao, Giovanni.